Hey, welcome back. Today we have a new watch. Well, new to me anyway. This is the Casio Edifice, and this one is the efs-s560d 1A VUEF. Whew, that was a lot to take in. Let's just go again. We'll just go with the EFS-S560D. Basically, when I first bought the Casio Edifice, which was the S600D, which I've just done a review on, I was blown away with the specifications, as you know, if you've seen the video. And when I got this one, I was also really impressed. We'll go through the specifications of the watch. It has a sapphire crystal with blue AR coating. It's solar powered. It has a date window at the 4 o'clock. It's got a stopwatch. It's water resistance to 100 meters, which is perfect for swimming or snorkeling. It's made of stainless steel. It has a diameter of 50 millimeters lug to lug. It's 45 millimeters across, including the crown. It's 9.9 millimeters thick. Yeah, that's really good. Really nice and narrow. Perfect for slipping underneath your cuffs or your jacket on a shirt or a jacket. And it's not going to get in the way. So really cool, especially for dress occasions. It only has a weight of 141 grams, so it's not overly heavy, but it does feel good in the hand and on the wrist. It doesn't feel cheap or poorly made like some do. And the best bit about these watches, this one also retails at £130 UK. Again, I'm just still amazed by that, how they can fit so many great specifications into a watch for such a low price. And this one also has Loom. The Loom on these watches are not fantastic. I'm not going to go overly crazy. You know, it's not Seiko Loom or anything like that. So don't expect like, crazy Loom. It's not going to happen. But it does have Loom, and the Loom works, and that's what it needs to do, right? So yeah, I'm really impressed with these watches. And like I said, if you get a look, to see one in real life, you'll see what I'm on about. So we're just going to have a little look around this watch for you. As you'll see, the bracelet is an integrated bracelet again. Very similar style to the last one I did in the review. Same sort of brushing. And then you've got a kind of like a polishing in between the center links here. Very nice. Get Edifice here on the clasp. And a little E there as well. That's pretty cool. Very nice brushing and polishing. It's done very nicely. I do try and capture that blue AR coating. It never really works for me on camera. You sort of like with the bezel here, you got polishing around the sides of it, and then at the front then you got brushing, which is all vertical, and then you kind of got like brushing and then polishing and then back to brushing again. So again, really nice attention to detail, and it's done very nicely. They've really done a great job here with the attention to detail. Even like the screws here on the bezel, they all line up perfectly with each other. Again, that's more attention to detail in my opinion. Indices are applied, and if you look really closely, you'll see that, especially for the 12 o'clock one here, you'll see some polishing on the sides of it, and then brushing. Again, vertical brushing, all matches. And if you look really close, I'm not sure if it'll pick up on camera, but the actual dial is also kind of like a brushed effect. That also matches the brushing on the case and the bracelet. Again, it's really cool. So on this window, at the 4 o'clock, you have the date window, which is, again, it's kind of like they've color matched it with the dial. Really small on this one, even smaller on the other one. So they are quite hard to see, but they are there, and if you have a look, you'll see it. Battery life indicator. This one you don't have to pull the button down, it's just there, shows you. You have the stopwatch feature as well. Your second window is there, and that's where your actual seconds go, which is pretty cool. When I first got this watch, I took it out of the box. I actually thought it was not working because I couldn't see any seconds going around until I looked to the left after I took the clip out, and then I could see it ticking. And I thought that's pretty nice little feature. Like I said, your battery life indicator. You put these in direct sunlight for a few minutes, maybe an hour or two if you want, and that will just jump straight up, and it will hold its charge for quite a few months. I think it's around about 8 months or 10 months. I'm not exactly sure, but it will hold the charge for quite a few months. And like I said, it's powered by any light, so even like a normal light, a lamp or wherever, will charge it as well. Or if you're just walking around in the sun, it's going to charge it up for you nicely. This one, like I said, does have Loom. It is applied to the hands. The hands are really nicely done as well. Nicely polished. Like I said, the Loom's not fantastic, but it does its job. And you can see it in the night. Moving over towards the crown now, you'll see that this one also has a signed crown, which again, nice little feature. On some watches, like, not mentioning any names, but some, you're going to find that a lot of them don't bother putting a signed crown on anymore, despite them being a few £100. But this one, £130. You're getting sapphire crystal with a blue AR coating, 100 meters of water resistance, solar powered, which I believe, like I said, is the Seiko movement. Solar powered movement. Really good quality for just £130. You really can't fault that. You get the nice polishing on the end of the links here. This one, comparing to the other one, this one only has 3 micro adjust. The other one had 4, so I'm not sure why they've only put in 3 on this one and not 100%. But I had no problem with it fitting me. Again, my only gripe with these watches is the clasp is pressed, not milled. But I'm not going to moan about that. That's the only thing that I can find negative on these watches. Now, talking about these sort of style clasp, I probably would have liked the ones with the bar that goes over them, the dual clasp, if you like, the dual lock clasp, just to give it a little bit more security. But again, I'm not going to moan too much about it because that's the only gripe I can find on these watches. They are really nice. So, yep, I think that's it. We've covered all the basics. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Tell me what your thoughts are in the comments box below, and I will see you in the next video. Take care for now. Bye-bye.